welcome back to my channel. As you know, today is Friday and it's the very first freebies and bonus page for 2025 and I'm very excited about it. These are the freebie pages for the Through the Garden Gate kit, which is a kit that was designed for one of the design team members, Ashley. And it's a beautiful kit, it really is. So for the freebies, you get this page and you get this page. Look at those. Oh, I love the stamps. I'm into stamps these days. So that's what you get for your freebies today for the Through the Garden Gate. Now I'm working with, today I'm going to be working with the a pre-membership, which is Winter's Whisper. Sorry, excuse me, I had a little hiccup there. Winter's Whisper. And this is the membership kit for the month of January, and these are the bonus pages. And so there's 3 pages. I printed this one off, a little calendar, and then on the back I just printed this, which comes with the 3 pages. So what I've done with those is I have created these little guys. So I used pages from the kit to make the envelopes, and this of course is from the kit as well. And then I made this. Now this little guy here I think is really adorable. So I made this in a pocket so that there's a little tag that comes in there. Now of course the tag is from the kit, and so are the sentiments, but I thought it was okay to use them because if you're working with the bonus page, you've got the kit. And so what I did too was I had some book pages hanging around, or no, it wasn't a page. It was a little scrap from a music book. And so I decided to make the some paper beads out of them. And so this here, what I'll show you how I did mine. These you can just peel off each month as your month is done. And then when you open it up, there's a pocket. And you can put stuff in there, and a little bit of writing spot, and another little pocket here. And I didn't put anything on the back. You certainly could if you wanted to. So that was one style that I did, and we're just going to wrap it like that. I'll put it back in here just to move it out of the way. And then I took another style, and I did it this way. So with this one, it also has the pocket and the removable pages. And then in here, this was just some scrap papers that I had. I had them already stapled together and sticking on my hanging around on my desk, and I decided, well, I'm just going to use these. So what the person can do with this is just to set it up like that. And it makes for, I don't know if you can see what it looks like, but it stands there nicely. So it can sit on a desk and always in your view. That other one can sit on a desk too. You just have to hold it the other way. I should have showed you, but I didn't. And so on this one here, the person, whoever has this, you can take and glue these together if you want, or just leave them. Maybe you don't want to have it sitting. Maybe you just want to have it tucked somewhere. And then on the back, I put a pocket, and I didn't put anything in my pocket. Well, how rude is that? So you just put something in the pocket. So that is that one, and we're going to make both of those today. Both styles. And what did I do with my, oh, here's, no, what did I do with it? I must have here, there we go, okay. So the first thing that I did, because you need to wait for glue to dry. So the first thing I did was this. I cut out my months, and once you have them cut out, you have to line them up perfectly here. Doesn't matter so much here, as long as your pages are all together in a nice row. And then I just use paper clips. You can use any kind of clamp, whatever. And then I used this glue for mine, you can use regular white glue. The clear glue doesn't work. I believe it has to be the white glue. And so then I just took and I put my glue along here and then pushed it in, let that dry. And then I did this again, and I did that 3 times. So now these are nicely glued together. This glue is a glue that I bought off of Amazon, and it's for book binding, is what it was under. Hopefully that is, it seems to be it's supposed to be pliable yet, so it does, you feel that kind of rubbery thing. Now, I don't do this all the time, so I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy that. I wouldn't go out and buy that glue, just whether white glue works just as well. So then I am going to do the envelopes first. So what I did was I cut out these guys. So these are the 2 that I'm going to use. And so I picked ones that they go with. That's the great thing about the kit, and these backings, is that they go nicely together. You just pick the ones that work. And somewhere here, underneath all my papers, if you're looking on this side of the desk, it's nice and clear. You look over there, it's terrible, terrible. So the papers that fit this size that I'm making are 6.5 by 6.5. So you cut a square 6.5 by 6.5. And I don't know if you have one of these or not. They're handy. They're not necessary, because you can just take and fold the corners in like this and then fold up and up. You could do that. I have it, so I'm using it. And so for me, I do at 3 1/8. And I just go like this. I hope am I where I'm supposed to be? Let's do that. Okay. And I'll do this. Oops. And as we're doing this, I just want to say thank you very much for all the comments you make and the thumbs up. I really do appreciate them. And when you get into an area where there's a lot of activities, it's hard to see where you did the score. And because I am using it's the envelope, so I am just using photocopied paper. There's nothing. It's a little heavier, but it's not, instead of it being 20 pounds, it's a little higher, but it's not that much difference. But you just want to do it once and not that hard. So we'll put our envelope together. The first time I used this, I thought you had to keep it at the same line at the time. Boy, what a mess it was, I tell you. Okay, I can see where I got that little crooked. Okay, so there we go. I think that'll do the trick, sure. That's pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going to do this too. Sometimes if you've got really patterned paper, it's just as easy to do the background. Do it the back way. Much easier to see. Now these would make beautiful little happy mail. A little gift for the neighbor. A little thank you gift to somebody, maybe. Maybe just for yourself. Okay, I'm going to put this guy, oh no, I'm not going to put this, yes, I'm going to put this guy away. I'm putting him away. I'm going to put it away. And we'll get rid of these. So, I know you're supposed to make mountains and valleys and all that kind of stuff, but I just do it. And let's see what I can do. So, I am going to make this one and this one my tops here, and I'm just going to take and do this one here. The envelope thing maker has that this here to cut this off, but I forgot to use it. Now I see where, this is where I'm a little out of whack on this one. You can see just a hint, so I'm just going to take and cut that off. And if I would have turned it the other way, I probably wouldn't have been out. But it's okay. I'm okay with that. So this one here matches up nicely. This one, look at that. Nice. Okay. So we're just going to, I put a little dab of glue there to hold that together. And then I just take and go run up this edge here. Thin little bead of glue. And then this, I do this edge as well because then I'm getting double. Double. Okay, I'm just going to do that little bead there. Doesn't have to be a lot. Doesn't have to be a lot. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put this pin on there, and then I'm just going to drop everything I touch, because that just seems to be what I'm going to do today. So we've got our envelopes made, and I'm just going to ink them. You don't have to ink them. I just like them inked. That's my personal preference. And just lightly. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like you're trying to make it a whole different color. I just like to get rid of that little white line. That's all. So pretty. These papers in this kit. This Winter's Whisper is such a beautiful kit. So remember to, when you're working with this kit or the Through the Garden Gate kit, to use the hashtag P and, the word and, P January 2025, and we will have drawings again at the end of the month. I'm excited to see what Corey is going to, how she would like her kit designed for her. She was our winner last month. Okay, there we go. So envelopes are ready, so I'm going to put that aside. That aside. Oh, look, I didn't drop it. And we're going to put that over there because those don't belong there. So this here, I'm going to put over here with this. Now, let's work on this style first here. These are just scraps that I had from another project that I did, and I got a whole whack of them. I made file folders, and I needed just this much, not this. So this all got cut off. So this here itself is, I did this. What did I do this? This piece here is 3.5. This should be the 11. 3.5 by 11. And then what that does is that gives us that bit that we can fold so it'll stand up. Now this here comes Happiness and Crafting. G Care. She does these little calendars too. And she usually does the calendar itself and then the backing page. And this year she wasn't doing the backing page. Or she hadn't decided whether she was going to or not. So I believe with this, I'm going to have a hard time seeing where that 1.5 is, but I do believe that that is what I took off before. So I'm just going to move this up here so I can see it. Okay, so there's 1.5 there. And then I went one more just because. So right in here. 1.5 minus one little line. What does that equal? Just a minute. Oh, well, look here. What does it equal? 1.5. Well, I guess it is just one little line. 1.5. Anyways, 1.5 and 1/8, I guess that's probably what it is. So we have that. Now I'm going to get this guy out of the way. Like so. Okay. So then this here, I just take and fold this up. And this one up. This one folds easier. Did you guys have a happy new year? Do anything exciting? We sat home and played dominoes. Just try to stay awake until it was midnight. And as soon as we said Happy New Year, it was pretty much bye-bye now, night-night-night. Okay, so there we go. So that is going to work there. And we're just going to, for now, fold these under. So what I did with this, which one are we going to use? Let's use this one, okay? So I'm going to ink this a bit. And I can see, I remember what I forgot to do. I forgot to get something ready, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, so what I did here was for the inside, for this little pocket thing here, I just gathered up some of my scraps. And it's just, like I said, just scraps. And then I just did this one to be pretty much like that. That's what's crooked. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. What I do when I'm making things and I got a lot of scraps, I'll do these and just have them on hand so that I can use them whenever I want. So I just take and staple these together. Make sure everything got in there. Oh, I see one didn't. Oh, it's in there good enough. It's in there by one. We'll just let that hang there. We'll let that hang. When we let that hang, I guess it doesn't much matter. Let me put it down a little more. Oh, I think I'm out of staples. Yes, I am. Well, then that's where it's going to stay. That is where she's going to stay. Now, I did that for... I need something to cover this. And what might I find? What might I find? Oh, how about one of these guys? How about one of these guys? That'd be pretty. So I'm just going to take this. That'd be good right there, eh? Sounds like Charlie's at the door. This time I actually closed it. Mr. Nugget has been very demanding. I'll call him demanding. And so the only way I get any peace and quiet to do a video is by closing the door completely. So I'm going to cover my staples with this. Now I'm trying to keep this as thin as I possibly can, because just in case I want to mail it out. If you're not mailing it out, put laces, do whatever you want on it. Like I said, I'm just trying to keep it to a point where it's not going to be too big and bulky if I mail it out. And so then I just take and glue this in, like so. A little dab will do ya. I just make sure. Oh, see there. a little bit off. I'm going to take some of this off. Too long. Oops. I got glue on that and glue on me. There we go. Okay. Just put it down where we know it's still going to go. I think I'm being really bad at keeping it in screen, aren't I? Okay. That's just like a little hidden place for somebody to write some, keep some notes. Lots of notes, lots of places for writing on his one. Okay, so now what I did here was I made this a pocket. So I'm just going to put a little bead of glue down here. There we go. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. I am going to focus a day a week through 2025 on just making true junk journal. And of course I won't make one each day, but I will make different elements and whatnot. And hopefully will be about two journals, maybe 3 every month for the year 2025. Okay, and so I'm going to take this guy off here. And these have been sitting overnight, so they are definitely dry and ready to go. Okay. And then this one here, I like to glue on with lots of, not lots of glue, but a good glue that I know is going to, that poor Charlie. You know, he hasn't been in here all day, not all day. And now the door is closed and yes, I want in. So I put a fair amount of glue on there, not that it's going to squish out everywhere, but just that it's going to hold where I need it to hold. And then I just put it on there like so. And like I said, if you weren't mailing this out, you could put eyelets in here and all sorts of things. Make it really, really quite cool. But I'm not certain. I could be mailing mine out, so I just want to do it so it's not going to be an arm and a leg to mail. And I think that's too much. I think we're just going to trim this a little bit. Okay, trim this a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to put that here. Go. And I'm going to put the word tranquility on there. If you got little motivational things to go on there, that'd be nice too. Stay strong, you can. She could and she did. Okay, so let's see, get that glue back in there, get that down. Now, I cut out, where'd they go? Where did they go? Do you see them anywhere here? I don't either. I had, what did you do with them so? I had them all cut out and ready to go. Did I hide them somewhere else? Okay, well, we'll carry on. So that is this one done until I can find my little, oh, here we are, I found them and my voice is going away. My voice is going away. Oh dear. Hold on while I take a sip of coffee here. There. Well, I don't know why that decided to go away, but it sure did. Okay. Well, so this stuff here, I'm using this throughout because I have all of this and I need to use it, because I would never crochet with that. I know it would make something really beautiful and soft. Oh, it says knitting yarn, but I suppose if you really wanted to crochet with it, you could. So I just grabbed one of these little tags. I figured if you didn't want to write something, if you're giving it away and you didn't want to write on the item itself, you could write on this tag who it is for and who it's from, or, you know, whatever. I want to get some of that eyelash trim. I've seen people use it and I just love the look of it. This is close, but not it. Not it. But I like the way that this kind of flops. And there we go. And we'll just put that in our little pocket that we created. Like so. You know what I didn't do? I didn't ink this. And I like to ink it. So ink it, Sophie. It just gives it a little, I like the look of it. And I didn't ink the calendar, and I'm okay with that. But I like it just to be a little. Now, if you wanted to put a pocket or something back here, you could. I chose on the other one not to. Okay, and then where's our envelopes that we made? I put them over here, and we need the blue one. I need the blue one. So hopefully it'll fit. We got everything in here we need. Yeah. Like I said, you could put a pocket in here if you wanted. You just gotta leave these guys clear so that they can go like that. Look how cute that is. And then the little. But anyways, so that then goes in here. I should have tried this before to make sure that our envelope fits in here. Come on now, get down there. You should fit in there. I know you do. There we go. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. And then what I did was I took my rusty nail, my rusty paper clips that I made. Because as you can see, I have lots, so I need to use them. No sense in keeping them. Christmas is over. So then I just take a piece of this and we're just going to, this is a quick and easy, not really a decoration for a paper clip, just, I guess it is a little bit of a decoration, but it's easy. Use up scraps. This piece has been sitting on my desk for a while. I don't know. That's what motivated me to get the whole thing out. And you just use it, keep using it. That's my 2025 goal, is to just use my stuff. I've got lots and lots of stuff to use, so I just want to use it and make sure that I don't waste it. Okay, so we have that. And then we have a postage stamp. Oops, I did it on the wrong side. I don't want it on that side because I want the stamp to go there. Get over there. 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 And we're just going to take and ink this a little bit. These postage stamps are so cute. There's the bottle. Oh, get down there. Get down there. I know you're down there, but for some reason you're plugged. There we go. My pin rested a wee bit, but I find, and that's what those little spots are in there, but I find that once it gets to the point that the outer part rusts off, it doesn't rust quite so much anymore. And that's all my glue that's in there, but it doesn't make cloud the glue so much anymore, and I don't know why. I think it's the outer part. The outer part is what rusts off, and then once that's done, then it's okay. Okay, so what I did here, this is the other style. So this piece here is, hold on, 6.5 by 3 3/4. 6.5 by 3 3/4. Pulled it in half, and then I just took and rounded my corners because I like the rounded corner look. And I'm going to give these somewhat of a round corner too. I also like the torn edge, so that's why you kind of see some torn edges there. I don't like to cut too much, I tear. Okay, so we have that done, and now we're going to ink our edges here. So I will leave the link to a pre-membership information in the description below. It's $5 a month, and you get no less than a 60-page kit. Like, it's amazing. And in each kit, if you've seen the little, you know, that thing that I did yesterday, the flip through of the kit, that, this is this one, that is, what am I trying to say? Oh my goodness. Today I can't think, talk, and do at the same time. Anyways, there are different pages. They all go together nicely, but there are some that complement each other better. It gives you a different style. So there's three different types that you can make 3 different styles of journals, all using the same kit. So I'm going to round this corner because this is rounded here. There we go. And then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that pocket thing again. I like the pocket idea. You don't have to make a pocket out of it if you don't want to. I just like it. Just going to place that where it's kind of so, oh. Wait, don't go down there yet. I gotta put this guy in there because I don't want to cover I put it underneath. I think it looks nice underneath. Keeps it a little extra snug. But I hope that my glue here will not we're crafted. At least this isn't. This is Eileen's glue. Is it Eileen? Okay. So we can, there we go. Okay. Now I just want to put it in about like that. Yeah, there we go. Whew, I just about forgot that. That would not have been good. Now let's just double check and make sure before this dries too much. There we go. Okay, now I see you. We're going to do just a little glue here. There we go. Just to give it a little added extra. I keep my glue bottles like that when I'm using them because they go back to the bottom, and then they've got to wait so long to get them to come back up again. So, okay, so now we need another one of these guys. Yeah, nicely done together. And we're just going to put that right like so. This way, when you rip off a page for the next month, you have a little place that you can write a little note if you have to, or write a note on the back during the month. And you got it? I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cool. Alright, it was a good option. Okay, so I'm going to put that right about there, I think. And I need another piece of cheesecloth. I'm just going to take a little piece. We don't want it to be too big because there's not a lot of room there. There we go. I was painting with gold. I got gold on there and it won't come off. I'm going to have to get something different for a mat. This one always looks like it's dirty, but I really like this one. And I cleaned it just before I even put the camera on. And no, I didn't put no timer on because I knew I had to get this stuff done. And I knew that if I put a timer on it, then what was I going to do if I ran out of time? So it's going to be as long as it's going to be. There we go. Okay, so there goes my glue blipping out. Okay, get that glue like that. So we got that done, and now we're going to take and put an eyelet in. Okay, and I think we are going to, what color eyelet should we use today? Let's use the black one. Well, not black. And the washer. The washers, I put them in. I wasn't. And then I started using them, and they really do make a difference. Okay, so I'm going to take and just put this right about here, I think. Put this in like so. There. Okay, now let's look on the inside here. So I didn't reprint little pockets like I used in the first one because I thought, well, let's get creative. These can be little pockets. Now they can go like this, or you can put them like that, and I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put this as a rounded edge here, and this one here, and then I'm just going to ink a little, and I'm going to take and just cut these, clip the corners. I don't like the really sharp corners. I like them when they're just that little slight rounded. So that, and then let's do the same here. Okay, so we have this and this. Now, what you can do is, what I'll do in these ones, because they're a little smaller, I'm going to make them just like a little tuck area. Instead of a pocket, it'll be a little tuck. So we're just going to not do these 2 pages. We're just going to do these ones here. And, yep. I thought for a moment I had it wrong, but I didn't. Okay, so now we're going to put this away. And we're going to do a simple pamphlet stitch to get this guy settled in to his new home. And I'll use this pin here. So, and I'm not going to do like full 3 lengths because that's too much. So that's 2, and probably there is more than enough. I'll get this. Okay. Now you can, again, you can put more papers in there than this, but I chose this because I want to keep it light. Okay. And I know you could probably just use the your sewing needle there and go right through, but I'm going to poke my hole. And I am going to do it this way because I'm going to, oops, not do that. I always make my center hole a little bit bigger than the rest. And I do that because I'm running the thread through twice. And I just think it makes it a little easier. And you want to go underneath. Let's get you back into place here. There we go. There we go. No, we need that out because we're going to make beads. We're going to make a couple of beads. Okay. There we go. I don't want to pull too tight. One knot the right way, one knot backwards, and another knot the right way. My right way. Okay. Now, let's see. Let's put this guy in there. And let's put this one in there. do this. Now we can do this and just leave it this way, or we can do this and make it a pocket. I think we're going to make it a pocket. And hopefully I am going to be able to find the tag that I think would go in there really nice. And we're just going to give this a little rounder. That was my little note that says it's time for lunch. Huh. I'm trying something new, starting for 2025. Trying something new. I've tried every diet in the world, but this time I signed up for 3 months of, yes, you get it, chair yoga. And with that came a software that, oh, did I do that? Oh, I don't want to do that. I want this one too, don't I? There we go. It's a software that you can actually take photos of your picture of your plate, and it'll tell you approximately how many calories you got in there and whatnot. You can also take a picture of the menu if you're out having something to eat, and you want to know what you should have, what's good for you to have. You can take a picture of it, and it will tell you, suggest which one to have. So I'm trying it for 3 months. See if it does any good for me. And here it is. Here it is. I found it. I found it. This little guy. This little guy. And we're just going to do the same as what we did on the other one. So I'm doing that, and we have participation here, and they're starting a little I guess get you moving thing, and of course there's prizes and stuff. So I'm going to start that. That starts here, oh, real soon, I think. So 3 months, giving it a go, see if it helps. I'm telling you, when you hit menopause, you young ladies, I tell you, enjoy it while you can, because once menopause comes, eesh. Okay. That was probably way too much information, wasn't it? Oh well. You can go blah, 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 blah while I'm talking. That'd be good. You wouldn't hear. The thing I find with trying to tie this is it's hard to see which one you need to pull on. There we go. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. Okay, I like that. Okay, so then we have that in there. Okay, we have one in there. Now we're going to fix the one for here. And look at that, I just happened to have this last piece that has been hanging on my desk since, I don't know, it's been a while, at least a week and a half or so-ish, maybe. Maybe not that much, I don't know. Come on, it's gonna be there. Come on. Oh boy, boy, boy. There you go. I'm pulling up thin air. Okay, so we're just going to make some quick beads, put the stamp on the envelope, and then we're pretty much done. So I will leave a link also for where you can find these freebies, and join the page, join the Facebook page, and have lots of fun joining in our challenges and maybe winning in the prize draw. Love that. Okay, and let's get rid of some of this stuff here. I know I've made beads before on here, but it just needs beads. It needs beads. So I'm going to do 4 little beads, and we're just going to go 1. I want that to be down there. 2. Oops. What am I doing here? I did that the wrong way. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Oh, I guess we'll take. I still did that the wrong way. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. So only you will know. And of course, anybody who's watching. Okay, so I need this and I need this. Now, just do these ones really quick. There's so many different things you can do. All I do, when I'm doing real quick ones like this, all I do is just use the glue on there. That's all I do. And write it as tight as I can. And then if you wanted to, you can do the Mod Podge after. You can paint them a little bit. I've done that where I've done the little gold highlights on them. Those are pretty. Oh, according to my Apple Watch today, I'll be getting a good workout, eh? Go, that's 1. I love how quick and easy these come together. I can't believe I never knew to make them before. Thank you to Elizabeth for giving that little video that she did. Another great way to use up scraps. And then I smoosh them down on there just to, I don't know what it does. Tighten things up. I don't know. I don't know if it does anything at all. It makes me feel good. I think I might be cresting that hour again. Anyways, did I finish talking about? Yeah, I did. When I do the true junk journal trash stuff, those ones I'll just make sure that those are just a half hour long. I enjoy it when you come and spend time with me, but I don't want to make it that you're having to spend a whole bunch of time, just in case you don't want to. I'll get a little bead. I like this one. Cutie. Yeah, I have a whole thing of beads, and I do mean a whole thing. 3 different layers of beads, plus beads in other places that I haven't sorted yet. And here I am making paper beads. Oh my goodness. Okay, the last one we're going to do. I'm just going to run our little bead of glue. The key, I think, to these are just making sure you get them nice and tight. I had one that wasn't as tight as it should have been, and it wasn't very nice. This one's kind of doing that same thing. Let's go back here and make it tighter. There we go. tight. There we go. That's better. I'm going to do a little bit of glue right there. There we go. Okay, so now we can take this, get rid of that. I think I am done using glue now, so I can put it back up where it belongs. And I could have left these strings a little longer, but I didn't. Let's see, is this one longer than the other one? Yeah, this one is. Okay, so we'll use this bead over here. I might not be able to use 2 beads on there. Nope. Let's just use one. Oh, don't want it way up there. There we go. Okay. And can you hear my clock ticking in the background? It's so quiet here. Oh, hold on now. I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on that because I can't make my knot much bigger. So we're just going to put some glue on there and make sure that that stays put. There we go. Okay, I'll get rid of that, which means I'll probably have to do that with the other one too, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. My husband goes for an MRI on the 7th on his knee. I'm hoping that it's nothing too terribly wrong, but judging by the way he walks and is in pain, I'm going to say it's not that great. If I can get one more knot on there. But it is what it is. Oh, let's just put some glue on it and call it a good deal, eh? There we go. Okay, so now the other thing that I remembered we need to do, we'll cut these guys off. They're cute. Okay, I don't want to play too much with these strings because that glue is still wet. That's the one thing that's nice about the wax thread. You can make it so that you can kind of form them a little bit. And then we need to wrap them. So we're going to use this today. Oh, what's going on with my glue here? Oh, there you go. Get in there. Get in there. Probably doesn't like to be on its side, right? So I'm just going to use this twine, and I'm just going to use a big amount because I don't care. I'd rather have more than be short. And we're just going to do like this. I just made it so that it was one short end, one long end. And I'll just do this. Oh, did you guys notice my new intro music? Thank you, Elizabeth. It's nice and soft and pretty. It's happy. We have happy times here. Okay, and we got this one. Let's see. This one we're going to leave in the front. Get rid of that. And then this we're just going to wrap this one around once, twice, 4 times. I was going to say 3 times a lady, but no, it's only 4 times. And we're going to tie the pretty bow. And then I'm just going to make this a little bit smaller because it doesn't have to be that big of a bow, does it? There we go. Okay. And I think we're just going to cut it off right about there. All right, so this is cute, eh? Hopefully my glue is dry. I might just leave this one out because I don't want to muck it up too much. So we're just going to take, oops, yeah, just going to take this and we're going to put our stamp on there. And I'm just going to do it right there. Get this back in place. I need one more piece of this lovely just want to go on a paper clip. Okay, well, that is the use of the bonus pages for the pre-kit members. For the pre-members, the Winter's Whisper kit. And that's week 1. And I am going to, this is going to go this way. We can put this in there, can't we? Sure. Okay. In you go, in you go. Oh, don't do that again, soap. Oh, look at that. Well, that was right. Well, it was and it wasn't. It was upside down. There we go. And then like so. I'm going to put a little more glue on that to just give it a little more, since I kind of disturbed it all. There we go. Over here. Now, what I'm going to do probably once I'm done is I will take and just do this stamp across there. It says that it's been through the postage. You know how they do that. Okay, so there we go. We've got these 2 and then the 2 that I did before. 2 different ways. Nice little Happy Meal gifts. Nice little thank you gifts. Even a nice little teacher gift for the start of the kids are either back in school already or they're going back real soon. So that would be a nice little thank you gift for them. And there we have it. And I lost my other paper clip. I probably used it, didn't I? I don't know. Anyways, there we go. All done. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you want to see some more of my stuff, then please subscribe. Put the notification bell, hit that, and then you'll know when I put something new up. I thank you guys. Like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you, and I answer every one of your comments. I reply to them. So have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.